wearing my ugly red shirt with flowers on it can only mean one thing. Getting my hair cut and colored. I leave in about, let's see, it's 4:15. I'll probably leave in about half an hour. Maybe stop and get myself a frappe to have something to sip on while I'm there. Because you know when you get color, you just sit and wait and process and process and process. A lot of waiting time. So yeah. I have my hair clean and dry. Just like she likes it when I come in to get my hair colored. Clean and dry. Heidi went this morning and got her hair did. She looks all pretty now. And I got sleep last night. I'm so happy. So much better. I still have to get used to the mattress, but it's so much better. So much better. I think I passed out between 9 and 9:30 last night. And I woke up, my bladder was like, hello. It was like 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, oh gosh, I slept for almost 4 hours. I slept for 4 hours straight. So happy. And then I came back in here and then passed back out. Until I woke up at like 9:05. And Heidi had her hair appointment at 9. And I open up my bedroom door and I hear Dad snoring. I'm like, Dad! He was in his recliner. He's like, what? I'm like, did you remember to take Heidi to her hair appointment like you said you would? Uh-oh. And you hear him jump up and put on his shoes and go around and put on his shirt. And he goes, Heidi, come on, we're going for a RIDE. I'm sure she was happy until she got to her destination. Once we leave, she's fine, but just when we pull in the driveway, she knows what's going to happen. Someone's going to mess with her. But she always says she's really good when she's there. Dad and I never thought that she would be okay with a groomer. We thought she would just be mean, but apparently she loses all her power. So, yeah. And then I stayed up for a little while, and I laid back down. I fell back asleep until noon. It was so good to get sleep after 3 nights of no sleep, though, I have to say. You never know how good it feels to get sleep until you haven't had sleep for a few days. You're like, oh, I feel so much better just from getting some sleep. So, yeah. And the sheets that Dad found are awesome. They're really deep and they fit really well. And they're brand new. He bought 2 sets last year at the flea market we go to in Shipshewana, Indiana, and they had like 2 sets for $30. And so next year I think I'm going to invest and get myself 2 sets to put for these because they fit awesome. Awesome. Although I will miss my t-shirt sheets. I do love them. But I told Dad, I said, I'll just use these sheets for the bottom sheet. And then I can still use my t-shirt sheet as the one I cover up with if I want to. So I can still have it. You know. After I got showered and dressed, did a little work for my business, and I went through my list of stuff that I'm making for the party. I went in the kitchen and got out. I'm like, okay, here's the bowl I want to make my pasta salad in, or macaroni salad in. So I sat it on the stove with a lid, and I got my cupboard, and I put the items in there, like the box of macaroni sitting in the bowl, and the can of peas and tuna, and the onions in the refrigerator. Everything's together. The Miracle Whip sitting next to her. Everything's together. And then I went to the next thing. The only thing I have to buy for that is celery. Then I went on to the next thing. I got my little tinfoil, aluminum foil pans out, and the brownie mixes, and one's going to have nuts and one's not. Because Dad loves to have the walnuts in his brownies. Or pecans or whatever. And so I got that put together and sitting there on the stove. And then next to that I have this container I'm going to make the easy turtles that I watched Princess Diana make. And all the ingredients for that sitting there. I do have to buy wax paper for that. And so I was going around grouping all my stuff together to see what I had and what I needed. And my shopping list isn't really huge for tomorrow because I have been picking things up here and there along the way. So with that, I'm happy. So I have it all in my phone and ready to roll tomorrow. Because we're going to go in the morning when I get up and go early. I have to clean out the refrigerator and arrange things I gotta do one out in the back room and fit the soda in there. And I'm gonna buy a case of water tomorrow and some orange juice and milk. So yeah, I'm excited. I know y'all have heard me talk about it a lot, but I can't help it. This is my big socialization of the year. Usually it's South Tube, and since that was a no-go, this is it. This is it. Not really. I can go up and see the Angies sometime. Definitely want to go up and see them and have like a game day or something, because they only live like I think a little over an hour away. That's for sure. My cousin's coming tomorrow, him and his wife, in the evening to set up the camper and show us how everything works. And so that's cool. And we're gonna go out and figure out how we're gonna. I think. See, I still don't know about the weather. I know it's gonna be in the 60s. Good, like I said. I think for safety's sake, we're probably gonna set up the tables in the garage. That way we aren't scurrying around in the rain trying to get the stuff in the garage, you know? Because there is a picnic table out just outside the garage door, and a round table that's going to have an umbrella, so people can sit outside. Or they could take a chair out there. But I think for like the eating part of it, I think we're going to set up 2 tables in the garage for food, 2 6-footers together for food, like a banquet table, I guess. And then we're going to borrow 2 8-foot tables from the Legion and a few chairs, because I don't think we have enough chairs here. And we still have 1 6-footer left that I'm going to put on the one side as a area for people to, because you know how I told you we were going to have a box there for people to go through and take stuff. It has gone from a box of, my dad's like, put it in the free box. We have probably 8 boxes of stuff now. It's crazy. So I hope someone finds something that's useful to them in there, and then everything else I said is going to go to Goodwill. Yeah. Oh, I want to say thank you to the South Tubers that sent me the pretty postcard from Myrtle Beach. Thank you, guys. I gotta put this in my postcard album, which is back that way. But for right now, I'm gonna set it right underneath there. I had it sitting here. It was going to be the first thing I talked about, and then you saw how long it took me to get to it. Dad is bartending, so it's quiet in the house. And I'm just wasting time till I have to leave. Pretty much. Yep. Because there's a lot to do tomorrow. And a lot to do on Friday. At least Friday people will be here, and if we need any help, I know there'll be other people here besides Dad and I. So that's nice. It's gonna be fun sitting down to figure out sleeping assignments. Who's gonna sleep where? Where do y'all want to sleep at? Here's your choices. That'll be fun. I think the kitty's coming. Kitty? Well, I guess not. I'm hearing things. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna watch maybe a show before I go. I gotta leave. Well, maybe I'll leave now and just kind of take my time. Maybe go down by the river. I have a bag of popcorn I could take to see if there's any birds to feed. So, I'm gonna roll. Bye, everybody. Happy hump day to you.